Hi guys. So today's video is going to be kind of a chit chat, get ready with me type video. I thought this would be kind of fun to do for a number of reasons. One being that there's some fun, exciting life stuff happening for my husband and I. Two, I always enjoy watching other people do chatty, get ready with me type videos. I can't talk today. I always enjoy those a lot, and I've never done one myself, but I thought it would be kind of fun. It feels very relaxed, and I gotta get dressed at some point anyway, so I might as well talk to you guys while I do it. And lastly, it sounds kind of, I don't know, it feels braggy to say this, but sometimes you guys say that you like my makeup or that you like my hair and stuff like that, and I have absolutely no idea how to incorporate anything to do with makeup and hair in any of my videos except for maybe my favorites videos. So I thought for those of you that are into that kind of stuff, it'd be fun for you guys to get to have a moment to see the kinds of things I like to do with my makeup and hair and outfits and stuff. Okay, jumping into it, I always do my makeup. I just hold a hand mirror and do it like one-handed so that way I can, it's easier for if I'm traveling or if I don't want to have to be in the bathroom, I can sit while my husband drinks his coffee in the morning and I can get dressed while he's, doing that. Some of you may know from my favorites videos or my goals videos that I've been trying to switch to all cruelty-free makeup products and just household products, any kind of product basically. And the concealer that I found that I've been liking, it's a Wet n Wild concealer. I always do my eyes first. I know some people do their foundation and stuff like that first, but for me, I use pretty inexpensive makeup products and stuff, and there's always tons of fallout for eyeshadow and whatever, and like I know it's gonna get all over my foundation if I do it, and it's gonna mix in, and then it's not gonna look good at all. I'm using a ColourPop eyeshadow palette though. I really like ColourPop. They're super inexpensive. But anyway, life update stuff. It's super, super exciting. My husband and I, we currently live in our apartment. We love our apartment, but we don't want to live in an apartment forever. And we got our own place. It's technically considered a condo, but it's a house. It's a house. It's freestanding, so it's not connected. It's detached. It's its own place. We don't share any walls with anyone. It's super, super, super cute. The inside is a really interesting layout because the downstairs is a spare bedroom, a 3/4 bath, and then a little laundry room, but that's it. And then you walk upstairs and that's where the kitchen is, and the master bedroom, master bathroom, the living space. So it kind of feels like a loft with an ensuite downstairs, which is absolutely perfect for my husband and I because since I'm a music teacher and I teach a lot of people from our home, the downstairs is basically going to be like our little music studio. Students can go to the bathroom, they can immediately just come in and go to that room, and that'll be the music room downstairs where the guest bedroom is. I'm going to put some eyeliner on now. I'm going to skip this part just because this is the only product I have that's not cruelty free yet. Only because the one I have lasts forever, and I'll eventually, when I need to get a new one, I'll get a cruelty-free one. But for now, I don't want to advertise the one that's not cruelty-free, so I'm just gonna skip this part. Back to house stuff. If any of you want to see a house tour when we are in the process of moving in, let me know. I can show you guys what it looks like empty before we put any of our furniture and stuff like that in. I am going to paint the kitchen cabinets. They're currently just kind of a bland reddish like wood color, and that's fine, but I want a white kitchen. I want a white kitchen. There's no hardware, so there's no little handles and stuff, and I want to pick out hardware, and I want to put like this little, what looks like a brick, white brick backsplash kind of sort of thing. If you guys want to see a little empty house tour, let me know. If you want me to do some kind of vlog where I chat with you guys like I'm doing now, but while I am doing these DIY home projects, let me know that too. I'm not by any means an expert, so it wouldn't be me telling you how to do it. But my dad knows so much about houses and fixing stuff and doing stuff yourself, and even though I don't know anything, as a kid I used to help him all the time, and I don't really have a fear of just trying to do it yourself. So if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, let me know. Speaking of my dad, because you guys have been so supportive in asking about how he's been doing since his car accident, like I've said before in past videos, I can't disclose really too much about his condition and things like that for insurance purposes, but I will say that still got a lot of appointments to take him to. One of the injuries he had was a subarachnoid hemorrhage, which is a bleed in the brain, so a lot of neurologist appointments and stuff like that, because that's a pretty serious injury and we just want to make sure that it's monitored. So he's definitely tired of going to the doctor, but he's gonna have to go to the doctor a lot more. Not only for that, but he has a broken scapula, which is a bone in your shoulder. So still am having to take him to a lot of doctor's appointments, which is no big deal whatsoever at all. I love getting to see my dad. It's sad that, you know, I'm getting so much time to hang out with him because of this, but at least I get to spend time with him, and hopefully it's a little better for him to go through all of this with me there with him. So that's kind of an update for how he's doing. By the way, for those of you that care about the makeup side of this video, the foundation I'm using recently, I've been using, is an e.l.f. foundation. They're cruelty free also, and it just says flawless finish foundation. I can't tell you if it's like the most amazing foundation I've ever used because I don't have much to compare it off of, but it gets the job done. It's white and pale enough for my freakishly white skin, and I don't always even wear foundation. Sometimes I just wear concealer, so it's good enough for me. I'm not an expert though, so if you guys have suggestions about cheap, affordable, cruelty-free foundations, I'm all ears. After that, I'm gonna go back in with the concealer I used on my eyes earlier and do my under eye area and then any little spots that might need corrections. To keep this video somewhat bookish, I'll let you know what I've been reading. I've been reading Scythe. I'm just about done with it, and I'm loving it. I absolutely love this book. I think it's so good I would hold it up for you guys, but I want to touch it with my grubby makeup fingers. It's funny because a lot of you told me, you said, I really, really love this book, but I don't want to overhype it or anything like that because everybody's talking about how much they love it, and I don't want you to go in with unrealistically high expectations, but the expectations, I don't even care. You guys could have set them as high as you wanted because this book is meeting them. For my makeup next, I'm going to be putting on some powder. I've been using the number 7 translucent powder, and I mentioned it in a favorites video. I'm still liking it. I think translucent powders can be tricky because sometimes they stay translucent and they still go on way darker, and this one doesn't do that. I feel like it actually goes on kind of, you know, translucent. That's on now. I'm matte officially. I'm no longer kind of glowy, although I feel like I'm always a little glowy looking in my videos just because of the window. Somebody one time asked me, they're like, why is half your face shiny? I was like, there's a window on one side and not the other. They're like, oh, okay. I was like, what kind of question is that? Anyway, do I want to be glowy and put on highlighter today, or do I want to just stick with kind of the matte look? What should I do? What should I do? Let's put on a little bit of highlight, just for the sake of the video to be fun. I've got some time today. I might as well do it. I've been using a Wet n Wild highlighter called Blossom Glow. It's very, very light with a slight pinky shade. Okay, so that's on. You can see that it's a little less matte now. For those of you that like highlighters, I really like this one. It's subtle, it's buildable, it's not crazy blinding. I do think it looks more natural, which is nice. I don't feel like it looks like I am dripping wet, like conveniently right in this region. Now I'm gonna make myself a little bit less baby butt white and add some bronzer. I'm using the Wet n Wild bronzer currently. Now that I don't look like a ghost, I'm gonna put on my lip product, and one of my favorites would be the color Strut. It's a liquid lipstick from ColourPop. And lastly, I get to do mascara. Currently I'm using a Wet n Wild one, but I don't love it. So if you guys know of any good cruelty-free mascaras, let me know. I'm still on the hunt. Alrighty, so my makeup is officially done, and now I washed my hair this morning and I let it dry for a bit and then put it up. So I'm gonna take it out and see what we're dealing with here. I could probably just leave it like this. I'm just kidding. What do I want to do with this? What should I do with this? I wish I could ask you guys. You could like literally tell me right now what I should do with my hair, and then I'd do what you guys wanted, but that obviously is not how this works. So I ended up going with a high bun. My hair was already so big and crazy. I figured I'd hopefully be able to get a decent sized bun out of it, and I think I did. I always think it looks a little like a bird's nest, but anyway, so I went with that, and then just a white shirt and some black pants. Anyway, let me know if you guys are a fan of this style of video. It's obviously not very book related. It's not book centered, but I can try to make sure I always update you guys on what I'm reading, what I'm thinking of what I'm reading, and then just kind of give you little life updates. Anyway, if you do want to see more book related videos, I'll have some linked over there, and if you want to subscribe, I'll have my face right over here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.